John, in concept, you know, remember we talked about it. When you press the bow down, right? You release, right? Catch. Okay. Now it's dead. Now you release it, right? Now, in concept, the same thing happens. When you press down here, now you have the string down, right? Now it's dead. So you could also release it here. But a thicker fretted string has to be released according to its thickness. Versus a violin, you know, when the strings are super small and narrow, especially like an E string, right? You know, that cannot be released that way. It will sound strange. So it has to happen accordingly. Now, sometimes by switching, we take certain habits over to the other instrument, you know? So try to, again, make sure that the vibrato is in response to the bow. So if the bow is traveling slower, the vibrato is also that way, you know? It may feel strange right now because you're used to going a little bit that way. You know, enjoy that wah, 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 you know, make sure you hear that. And however much you come down, that's the same amount coming back up. So it's constantly the same thing. It shouldn't get narrower or even wider or something, okay? Because the natural vibrato you got is actually very nice. So I don't think you need to change that or disturb that in any way. Just make sure you control that a little bit better. Okay, let's try that one more time. Just this is 4. Stay relaxed here. Better. Stop for a second. You see how tense it is? You know, why don't you put your third finger next to it? It's an old Isaac trick. Feel stronger? Don't get stiff. That's the one. Yeah, don't press your finger too much. That's right. Yeah, I'll show you something. You know, it's kind of interesting. Okay, can you touch the fingernail on my finger? Okay, do you see how keep it, touch it? Okay. Feel how it's vibrating? Okay, now if you press too hard, you feel it's not vibrating as much? See it again. You feel that? Now that's what you want to feel. You know, you want to make sure that it's not, you don't overdo it. So whatever you feel in here, you know, we think it's here, but it's actually here. Never mind. And so that gets, you know, it gets converted, I guess. You know. Yeah. And also feel your finger converting back and forth, like an old rocking chair. You know, like this one. See, that's exactly the shape of your finger doesn't have, obviously. You know, but you should feel that. You know. You feel that your finger does that. You should feel that way. You should never feel like this. That's it. You hear the difference? Correct. Much better. Now, when you go, hold it down. Hold the third finger. That's right. That's it. That's exactly right.
In case you
Yeah, hold on, let me put this away.
in case you want
That's okay. That's kind of what you want, you know, this kind of relaxation. Now sometimes you get a little bit too much this way, you know, and therefore the sound also happens that way, you know. So whatever you put physically onto the strings, here or here, tension, talking about mostly, it ends up coming out that way, you know. So therefore, you have to end up working twice as hard, although you really shouldn't, you know. Everybody always says that playing viola is harder because you have to work harder, it's bigger. Well, yeah, okay. Well, if you are not a Smurf, you should be able to pull it off. In fact, it's the other way around. The smaller you are, the less you should work. For example, on the violin, a bigger person, like a big tall guy, has to work hard holding up his muscles because it's just going to be way too much. I just recently met a person in Brazil when I was there teaching him. I don't know if I ever told you this. He was a really talented guy. He's in his 40s now, and he's in the orchestra. He's a quite a player actually. But long story short, he got into the orchestra a long time ago, and because he's a big guy, and he somehow got this like really loud violin, so he was always sticking out. So he ended up constantly having to like hold on to his own muscles, just to be able to, blend in, so he's not sticking out like a sore thumb in the section, right? So, so he did that and all that, and thank you. And now, before you realize that he's constantly in pain, he kept going to therapy and all that stuff, and now he has so much tension in here, he cannot move the bow. He starts shaking immediately. He starts shaking. Wow, what is this?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. That's good.
I don't know. Sometimes it's
This way or that way?
I think.
What's that one? That's that one.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's the Korean one, right?
No, this is the whatever, the fancy one actually. Isn't it? It's like really expensive, but it's not really working. It falls down.